video we are going to be analysing SOS. So to get straight into it, one thing I did want to note is if, depending on what trading platform you're on, this stock chart hasn't actually updated, even though the change happened quite a while ago, but we can see it's saying its low is 16 cents, but it's now currently at $6. So they weren't meeting the New York Stock Exchange minimum requirements. So I believe they did a 100-to-1 reverse split or something around those lines. And so really this stock is near enough where it once was. But if we go over to a broker like Tastyworks, they do actually have the updated chart. We can see if we go back to August where this big move happened. We can see, or June, whenever this happened, we can see if we go back that far, there is no low price because really it was just a reverse split. But either way, we can now do our levels, but we're just having to do them over on Tastyworks instead. And we can see as of right now, our closest resistance line is at $10.30, which is obviously very far from where we are now. Would require quite a big push, but really that is the key resistance levels that we're looking at. And we can see this was from the recent pop that was created in August, and it lined up very well. And most of the reason why it probably started to pull back at that level. If though we break that 1050 level, then we're looking at $20.25 going on to $22, which would be our resistance levels going further. And if we were to break this as an extreme, we would really be looking at $30. But really, this stock, again, it is most likely very fundamentally weak, seeing it sell off that much in the past. So really, it wouldn't be something I would be having crazy high targets on unless you're expecting some sort of a squeeze to happen on this stock or just a lot of hype to come to it and it start pushing up. But really, we would be more focused on the downside, because if a stock has to do this to meet their minimum requirements, usually they're just going to continue down and lose another 90% in a year or two, and then probably do another reverse split. So we can see that if we continue down, the only statistical level we have is at around 50-60 cents. So obviously very far from where we are now, and even in the short term, unlikely that we get to that level. So really the key focus would be the key psychological levels, meaning the $1, the $2, $3, $4, $5, and so on. And then really, because it's already such a low price stock, you could also be looking at the 50 cents, so the 150, the 250, 350, 450, even the 550 as some sort of support levels, because really on a statistical basis we have no levels, so we will just be having to focus on these psychological levels, and really then just things like the 52-week low, which I believe is around 480. So again, if the stock falls that low, then if it was something you were looking to buy long, probably a better time to be getting long. But either way, again, this stock probably not something you want to be holding long, seeing that they're just fundamentally quite weak, and that over time this stock chart has just been selling off extremely harsh. Anyway, that is the breakdown on SOS. If you did enjoy the video, why not drop a like and subscribe, and check out this analysis video here.